one last hurrah.
Perfect, because
For now.
Ariana Grande is making headlines that leave out the "for now," which she said at the end there, which kind of contradicts saying last in the first place. But yeah, on the Good Hang podcast with Amy Poehler, Ariana discussed her upcoming tour that she announced in August. It'll kick off in June.
That is like something that authentically sounded good to me.
She's only traveling to 11 cities, but there's multiple dates in each one of those cities for a total of 41 shows that'll wrap up in September.
I'm going to give it my all, and it's going to be beautiful. And I don't want to say any definitive things. Like, I do know that I'm very excited to do this small tour, but I think it might not happen again for a long time.
So I think we need to frame this as these upcoming performances, which don't happen for another 8 months, are the last live performances that Ariana has conceived of at this point. Because one can only look so far down the line. Like, I mean, yeah, right now she's in the middle of Wicked for Good promo. Then it's the holidays. Then I'm sure she scheduled the months of January through March to be award season, that she's going to be making all the appearances at the award shows. Now, granted, she might not be nominated at all of them, but yeah, I mean, at this point, that's her schedule from January to March. Then after that, she's probably shooting her part in American Horror Story Season 13.
I think I'll probably have a very tiny thing to do in it, but I'll be grateful to be a part of it because I love everyone involved.
Yeah, she doesn't know how extensive her role will be, but I mean, yeah, she'll shoot that in between the months of March, May, basically. And then, yeah, the tour happens from June to September. She just finished shooting Father-in-Law, which will come out next American Thanksgiving in November.
I am doing a movie right now because it's a role that I read the script and I love it and it's funny and I love the cast and I'm so excited.
She'll be doing promo for that, the month leading up to that release. And then it'll be the holidays 2026. Yeah. So yeah, for the next tour to happen, the next tour to happen, an album has to happen before that. So she has to have the creative spark and the time to do that first.
I think the last, 10 or 15 years will look very different to the ones that are coming up.
And this is all off the cuff that Ariana was saying this. So yeah, she clearly hadn't thought through her timestamps here, because really the last 5 years of her career have been very different from the 10 years before that, or 5 to 10 years before that.
I spent so much time only doing pop music.
I didn't realize this till I looked up the years, but from her debut album in 2013 to her Positions album in 2020, Ariana released 6 albums and 2 EPs in 7 years. That's crazy. So yeah, Ariana was going at a feverish pace, and she finally put the brakes on that after the release of Positions in 2020.
I feel very privileged and grateful to have learned that there can be room for different creative endeavors.
In 2021, she launched her Ren Beauty line, and then she did the season of The Voice as a coach. And then, of course, she took on her first lead big screen role in the 2 Wicked films. So I think the shift has already happened in Ariana's career. And yeah, her fans definitely went through the growing pains of that shift. But yeah, I mean, you never know what's going to happen in the future. I mean, she thought Positions was going to be her last album ever.
I didn't think I was going to make an album ever again when I left for London. That was kind of my secret, but I didn't think I was going to.
And then, of course, yeah, she had the creative spark to do Eternal Sunshine in 2024.
It was an inspired moment, and I had to write an album.
But of course, she had the time to do that album all of a sudden because of the writer's strike and actor's strike in 2023. All of a sudden, she had this downtime from Wicked, so that's when she did Eternal Sunshine.
I'll get as much as I can done before, finish the reshoots in January or whatever it was. No, not the reshoots, the strike, and then we went back to finish the movie.
Oh, right.
Yeah, who knows what'll happen? Who knows when she'll get that creative spark again? I think, yeah, just at this point, yeah, she's saying that, yeah, she doesn't know when the next tour will be. That doesn't mean it's never going to happen again. It just means, on her schedule for the next year, yeah, she's kind of booked. I just hit my remote. Don't worry about that.
Just being open and honest about how I feel about these things in real time and following the impulses creatively.
Yeah, what do you think? Ariana's saying it's going to be a long time before she tours again.
For now. Never say never.
No, I'm not.